Alright, so today we're going to create a more sophisticated strategies. And we're going to use two artificial neural networks to predict the relationship between the German top 30 stocks and the US top 30 stocks on the Euro-US dollar exchange rate. I've already imported all these bar datas from MetaTrader 4, and I'm going to go to the strategy now. I will rename it to Euro-US dollar artificial neural network and hit enter. I will also change the trade hours from 9 in the morning to 5 p.m. And then I will change the strategy logic. I will combine both the predictions from the two artificial neural networks by using a logistic regression node. So let's add this, and we want to predict the price movement in the next 90 minutes. So let's reflect this in this shift parameter. And now I want to combine two artificial neural networks. So I will choose the combine node here and add it. Now I have space for two artificial neural networks. So the first one that we're going to set up will predict, and this is the neural net node, and this will predict the price movement in the next 120 minutes. And I'm gonna add the indicators for the German 30, and let's also add the German 30 indicators. Sorry about that, guys. So indicators for German top 30 and the indicators for the US top 30. Add them. Alright, so this is the first neural network. It predicts the bar price based on both these indicator sets for the next 120 minutes. Then I can change this node into the second artificial neural network, and this one will predict the price change within the next 60 minutes. Add this as well. And now for the inputs, here again I will choose the combine node, add, and I will add the, did something go wrong? Let me try something. So indicators, combine. All right. So now I have this combine node set up, and I will give it again the same indicators as for this neural network, which are going to be the indicators for the German top 30 as well as the indicators for the US top 30 stocks. Alright, so this is already set up now. We have two artificial neural networks here and here. These predictions are combined. Basically, the logistic regression kind of decides how important both of these signals are, and then the whole thing is related to this trade signal node that will actually change the signal information into a buy or sell signal. So set up, I think. Let's train and test. It's gonna fit both of these neural networks and then takes the combination of those signals and turns them into a market buy sell signal. And finally now it's gonna run the back tests on the full data sample, and we can switch to the simulation tab to see how well it performs. So here in the training window, of course, it performs quite well. because it trains on exactly this data. But we can see that it doesn't work as well in the testing window. We have a slightly positive return, including transaction costs actually, but it's not that amazing. So your task now will be to find from this huge module network that we've built, basically, find the right parameters for all the nodes. So what we might try to do first is change the return discretization threshold in the logistic regression node. This basically defines what counts as a positive or a negative symbol. How much does the price have to change for it to be counted as a positive signal? So I will set this to 0.002, and I can try to train and test it again and see what this setting changes for the performance of the strategy. I will train it again and backtest on the sample, and let's see what we have as an output. Now you can see that we've already gained a little bit of return. So now we have a Sharpe ratio of 1.35, which isn't too bad, at least. And the total return, of course, is still very small. However, I'm only trading 10,000 units of Euro-US dollar, so I'm going to increase this and run the simulation again, and now you can see that we're probably going to have an annual return of 6%, which isn't too shabby for a start. Backtesting. All right, here we are. So actually in this run we even found a much better artificial neural network, and we're here at 15% annual return. Now, mind you, this result is only produced by 15 long and 17 short trades, so that's not very many trades, and I would be careful deploying this strategy right now. You would need to do more testing on that, of course, but this quick example shows you how you can use Allgemeiner to create very, very powerful strategies.